Today I have a perfume declutter. I thought it would take me a lot longer than now to do a perfume declutter since I have decluttered so many. Obviously in preparation for my move and all of that, which didn't end up happening. If you know, you know, if you watch my channel. And I was in a really good spot, but I've just been doing a lot of cleaning. I love cleaning. I love cleaning out my stuff. I love decluttering. It's like my favorite thing. I actually love letting things go and just curating my stuff more and more and more. Stuff is stress. If you can manage your stuff, you manage your stress essentially. So I love a good declutter, and this isn't going to be as big as maybe my past few declutters have been, but I just wanted to kind of, you know, weed out a few that I could take out of my collection. My collection is so much more under control now, and if I can make it even more under control, then I will. As always, all of these will be linked on my Mercari. I'm doing a little bit different this time. Normally when I do these videos, I already have posted the stuff. I haven't even linked them as I'm filming this video, but by the time this is posted, everything will be linked, and I'll make sure to not announce it before on a post so that you guys maybe have time to get your hands on things. So if you want anything, definitely get them now. Everything should be available as of when you guys are seeing this video, because that is when I will post them. So definitely check them out before things sell out, because as usual, things sell out pretty fast on there. So if you want anything, my link will be the first link in my description box to all this stuff. With that said, let me show you guys what I am decluttering. First up, I am decluttering MAC Creme de Nude. This perfume has been a little tricky with me. I've gone through bouts where I really love it, and then I'm like, not really love it. I don't know. I can find the beauty in it, but then there's also something that I don't love, if that makes sense. This is a really nice suede vanilla. It's an edgy, sexy vanilla, but that suede can tend to kind of stand out a little bit to my nose. If you are somebody that loves suede and you love vanilla and you want a vanilla that's a little bit more elevated, then this is a really good scent. I personally think that the suede stands out a bit more than I would like it to in this scent. So every time I wear it, even though I do like the scent, I just wish the suede wasn't as strong as it is. But I definitely can see the beauty in it. MAC has amazing fragrances. I still have two in my collection. I have my Candy Yum Yum and MAC Turquoise, which are just absolute loves. They will not be going anywhere. But with this one, I feel like it was something that I could let go, and I recommended this in my most recent fall perfume recommendations, and I do think it's a really nice fall perfume, winter perfume, and I did wear it through the fall a little bit, and I just found that I wasn't absolutely in love with it. And as I've said in previous declutters, I never want to keep anything in my collection that I'm not absolutely head over heels with. So unfortunately, this will go. Next, I have This Is Her. Funny enough, this was also a perfume that I included in my fall perfume recommendations video. I smell this out the bottle and I absolutely love it. I spray it on a tester or like an object that is not me, and I love it. When I put this on my skin, I don't love it. Something doesn't work with my skin chemistry specifically. I don't know what it is. This perfume has chestnuts. It's warm. It's ultra lactonic, borderline gourmand, but there is a slight cloudy freshness to it. It's honestly a stunning scent and super unique. Never have I smelled a perfume like this. It's just unfortunately for whatever reason doesn't work on my skin that well. Again, this was one that I really got to test this fall season because I really was using this and the MAC Creme de Nude. So that's kind of how I came into these conclusions, was by wearing these a ton. I just found myself not loving this as much as I would want to, and I would hate this perfume to just sit there in my collection because it is such a special perfume and so unique, and honestly a great fragrance. I've used a tiny bit of it. It has a little bit of a dent, nothing crazy, but this is so good. It just does not work on me personally, and I've tried. I really have tried to make this work, and I just don't 100% love it. Next is another maybe a little shocking one. It's a little shocking for me, honestly, because I thought this would be something I would never get rid of, but this is my Laura Mercier Ombre Vanille. This is a really stunning scent, but as much as I want to use this, and I do use it and I have, it just looks like I haven't, because anytime you guys don't see dents in my perfumes, it's not because I don't use them, it's because I use them a little bit, then I move on to the next. Like, it's not like I'm using one perfume over and over and over again to really make a dent. I feel like people don't realize how much you need to use a perfume to make a dent into it. And I also don't always go crazy with my spraying. Pretty much with this perfume, it's kind of like a dupe of Cheirosa 62. It's got that nutty pistachio-y kind of feel, although this doesn't have pistachio, it has almond, but it kind of gives that same vibe. And then obviously it's ambery and vanilla. It's actually really nice and gourmand and delicious. Now I do think that this was discontinued. I think she brought it back, but it's in like a different packaging now and they've probably reformulated it. So this is the original formulation of it. I just don't use this much, and I was going through my whole collection and kind of just, you know, making sure I loved everything, use everything. And this one I was just like, you know what, I haven't used this in a while, and even though I love the scent, I don't use it nearly as much as I probably should. And every time I do want to go for a scent like this, I usually just go for my Cheirosa 62. So I'm gonna let this one go, unfortunately, but I know one of you guys will love this one. And then I got rid of this, which is just like a really random one. I'm gonna price this like super cheap because it's got a little bit of a dent and it's already a 1 fluid ounce bottle. This was something that I was just kind of using when I would work out. This is a freshie, kind of smells like a light blue. This is I Love Love by Moschino. It's really nice, honestly. A really aromatic citrus, orangey, tangerine. It smells so good. It's invigorating. It's so nice. I just wasn't really using it as much as I should. Like I was really trying to use it so I could use it up because it's not that much left. It's a little 1 fluid ounce bottle, but this is just where I kind of got to, and then I just kind of stopped using it. It's a really easy grab and go kind of scent. Doesn't last very long, so that's the only downside about it, but if you want like a nice gym scent, this is a nice one. Next, I am decluttering my Emicalif Eden Falls. This does smell a little bit more unisex than I would want it. I've worn it a few times, and even though I love the smell, especially out the bottle, it's again one of those situations where long term on my skin, I don't love how it smells. I just love this packaging though. It is absolutely stunning. This is a really fresh, invigorating, also citrus aromatic scent. Kind of reminds me of the vibes of Max Turquatic a little bit, but like a 10 times more high-end luxury version. This is a luxury high-end perfume, and if you want to purchase it, it will come in the original packaging. Next up, I have this one, which is kind of the same issue. This is Sweet Iris by, what's the brand? Fleur de Florence. So these are perfumes made in Italy, and they are stunning and so luxurious, and I love iris scents, but this one long term again pulls a little bit more baby powder on me. I love this packaging. It's so sleek and classy, and it has a vintage feel to it, which I love. This smells like old money. This smells like somebody that has their shit together for sure. If you love iris, and I mean love iris, like at a high dose, you're gonna love this because this is all about iris. And I love iris, but I feel like this may be even a little too much for me at times, even though I love how it smells. With any of these perfumes, I'm not getting rid of them because I just like straight up don't like them. I don't love them 1000%. So through a little bit of trial and error of wearing them, I just feel like I can let go of them. But this is a really gorgeous scent, and this also comes in the original packaging. That is what it looks like. Super stunning luxury fragrance. As always, I have a couple Dossier scents. I always like to keep my Dossier fragrance collection in check because it can get overwhelming and out of hand very fast. I've had like hundreds of them at a certain point. This time I got rid of these three. So we have Call Me Vanilla, Blooming For You. These are both really stunning scents. Just a little bit redundant in my collection. I am somebody that always goes through my collection, and I need to know everything that I have. Like I never want to be like, oh, I forgot I had this. I need to know what I have so that I can make a conscious choice to use them. I never want to be like, oh, I forgot I had that, and then it's just like gone bad or whatever. So I always check in with my collection, and I just kind of found that I had a lot of duplicates for these two scents, but these are beautiful. If you love a vanilla, you'd love this one. If you love a nice freshy feminine floral, this one's really great as well. And then I decluttered this one just because for me it's a little bit too unisex. This is their new MGK collab scent. It's called Lost Americana, and it's honestly a really sexy scent. It's a little smoky. It's really nice. It's a little warm as well, but it has a bit of that masculine feel, which sometimes I love, sometimes I don't. With this one, doesn't work that well with me, but I can see the beauty in it for sure. The more it's settling, Oh, it's so, so good. It's earthy, it's spicy, it's rich, it's decadent. It's honestly really nice. I just know myself and I know that I probably wouldn't reach for this, and it's too good of a scent, honestly, to just let it sit there. All right, and then last but not least, I went into my body spray collection, and I don't have that many declutters in this one. I only have these 3 that I was like, okay, I'm gonna get rid of these. Starting with Vanilla Cafe. This scent was really good, specifically more so in layering, but even in layering, I found myself not loving this scent because I would use it in layering, but I would purposely kind of use the perfume that I was layering with to almost mask this scent. So I was like, okay, maybe I just don't love this scent. Vanilla Cafe is honestly really nice if you're somebody that loves a strong, dominant coffee note to your scents. I'm not really that obsessed with it on its own because the coffee is just a bit too strong. This has smooth espresso, whipped vanilla, and toasted hazelnut. All the rest of the notes are good, but that smooth espresso, especially when you first spray it out, it's like bam. It's pretty invigorating because it's pretty realistic coffee, but it's maybe a little bit too much. Then I'm getting rid of All Eyes on Her. I think this is a Burberry Her Elixir dupe, but I have another one. I think it's Strawberry Flirt from Bath & Body Works, and I was smelling them side by side and I'm like, this is literally the exact same fragrance. So I decided to let go of this because I feel like Strawberry Flirt is a lot stronger than this one. This is really nice too. It's got ripe blackberry, bold jasmine, and velvety sandalwood. It's a dupe of a perfume. So yeah, it's pretty good. It's just like, it was a complete double in my collection. So yeah, it was a little bit repetitive. And then I got rid of Ghoul Friend. This one I literally just got to, like, it's not that old of a scent. I made a little bit of a dent into it, like the tiniest bit. This is like a sweet sugary berry kind of scent. It's honestly really, really nice. I really like it, but it's almost identical to Sweet Pea. And I've said this before, but it is a little bit stronger than Sweet Pea. I still love my OG Sweet Pea. So I'm gonna just keep that and let this one go. Yeah, those are all of the mist. I didn't have a ton of mist declutters this time around just because I've already done a ton of decluttering, so there was not really much to declutter. But I always like to, you know, go through everything, make sure if I can get rid of anything to get rid of it so that it doesn't just sit there. And that was it. Those are all of my little declutters this time around. I'm not sure when I'll be doing my next declutter. It probably will be a long time. I know I said this like 2 months ago, but it probably will be a while now because I mean, I don't see myself buying a ton of new stuff because I just have kind of put a little bit of a stop to that. So I don't see my collection growing that much. And so if I do any declutters, it will be a little bit of a while before I do my next one. If you want any of these mists or perfumes, everything is listed on my Mercari. Link is the first link in my description. That is it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already and turn post notifications on, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.